Grantsburg World Championship Snowmobile Watercross.
Enjoy the ride.
Steenberg closes in on the leader and makes the pass, taking charge of the race.
We said we're gonna do it. Oh wait, no, and I gotta say we don't.
Steenberg never looks back as he takes the checkered flag and the World Championship here at Grantsburg.
Sometimes what we want is not what we need. When the time comes along, you will see.
I don't know, I just tried blocking out the waves as best I could and riding my line, and
I can't say that there's one part that's better than the other.
You should have kept your eyes open. Judy saw you looking, and now what you do.
Avalanches is a serious danger. Unfortunately, it's something that's happened all the time. So you got to be real careful out there. You got to make sure you have your beacons and your probes and really be aware of the conditions and your surroundings. And everyone's pretty aware and trained because that's a serious danger. I've been making films since I was a kid. My grandma got me a video camera when I was about 12 years old. I used to make short films just with my friends running around, just doing different things. And I started filming us surfing and skating and snowboarding, and I made a snowboard video and people wanted to buy it, and I thought that was cool, so I kept making them. And then we started riding snowmobiles to get into the backcountry to film, snowboarding really, just to go places where people hadn't snowboarded before. And the more we were riding snowmobiles, we were like, whoa, this is pretty cool. And at that time, no one had done any snowmobile videos. No one had really documented what was going on. I was like, yo, I gotta show this to the world because these things are fun. And it's pretty rad. And we were kind of, following like the path of a Crusty Demons or someone like that who was more into the freestyle side as opposed to just, the riding or the racing or any of that kind of thing. So we were like the first freestyle snowmobile video that just focused on that. Now there's a whole revolution, Sledneck revolution. The future of freestyle snowmobiling looks great. I just came from a indoor freestyle snowmobile contest. There's all kinds of tours now popping up. The riders are making money. The future looks great. I think it's just going to keep growing. It's one of the few sports that a lot of the country isn't familiar with. So there's a whole huge market that still needs to be tapped into and exposed to. So it's just going to keep growing.
Let's take a break and meet. The battle continues well into this 10-lap final. Thule kept the pressure on. Johnson refused to give up her lead. Finally, on the last lap, Julie powers through the whoops and takes Amanda on the inside. With just 2 turns remaining to the finish, contact brings both riders down. After 10 tight laps of battle, the outcome boils down to whoever gets up first. Julie Thule takes the win. Final pro women, Julie Thule, Amanda Johnson, and Lisa Toncray, followed by Victoria Hawley and Jolene Butte. Making it 2 for 2 this season, Thule sits on top in the series. Next up, the men's open final.
The only problem with the indoors I find is that it's a little smoky, and the racing it's a little bit tighter, so there's quite a bit of bar banging.
Ware's pretty aggressive on the short tracks, isn't he?
Yeah, he's real aggressive, but when you can fight with him, it's a nice fight with him because sometimes it looks like that he do real dirty moves, but pretty much those are that if you leave the door open, he will come.
more races I win, the more confident I get. You know, just having the best sleds out there too helps a lot.
As soon as the flag goes, then all the butterflies and all that doesn't matter, because then you just got to ride.
No big surprise out of the gate, Morgan grabs the hole shot. Michael Island keeps it close in the first lap, but Morgan pulls a disappearing act and settles into his familiar dominance. Is it the skidoo or is it the rider? Everyone had hoped for a race, but three-time Canadian motocross champion and X-Game gold medalist Blair Morgan pulled a Carmichael and had no one to race but his shadow. Blair Morgan takes the win and keeps the season's point lead.
I just want to win every race I go to now, and I feel so good. The machine is working so good.
About to be in front of 30,000 people or so, a little bit. All my big sponsors, Yamaha, Flagstar, Cold Wave are all here. You know, starting to get a little nervous, but you know, it's all right. I know what I got to do.
It's gonna be huge when we hucking some sick mother tricks.
The mechanics made final performance tweaks to ensure crowd satisfaction.
I've been a believer in the whole Super Smoke Cross philosophy since it was started, just because I think it's a venue that can just attract more and more people to our sport.
Heat 1 of the Open Modified 800 machine saw Blair Morgan dust the field. Blair sets his sights on the finals. Heat number 2 of the Modified 800s saw newcomer Ian Hayden taking the hole shot. Hayden was stalked by Blair Morgan's teammate Carl Kuster. Kuster makes an insane pass in the whoops to school Hayden. Kuster takes the Heat 2 Open Modified win, followed by Hayden and Tomi Amasalo. All three advanced to the finals. And just think, this was only the qualifiers. The finals are going to go off.
A year ago, at this very place, what happened?
Semi-pro stock final. I came over the King Kong jump, and after I landed, I got landed on, and then run over by another sled.
You remember any of that, or did you feel it? Any lasting damages?
No permanent damages. Was back racing the next week.
And he was still racing a year later and leading the semi-pro stock final when an accident red flagged the race. A restart did not dampen Letty, and he went on to claim victory in round 3 of the semi-pro stock class.
The Brat Pack, we really believe in the freestyle movement. We believe it's exciting. It's good for the fans. It adds to the show.
The Brat Pack was here, ready to huck their bag of tricks on the demanding fans.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Keep the rubber side up.
Yeah. Down, down.